And cashew nut production trends have varied over the decades. Nigeria is one of the world's largest producers of cashew, with annual production volume of about 960,000 tons, making the commodity a major contributor to Nigeria's non-oil GDP. However, this is just below the potentials inherent in this commodity. Let's bring in one of the research analysts with financial derivatives company, Aisha Bello, to talk more about this commodity. Hello, Aisha. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chimizi.
So Nigeria is the largest producer of cashew nuts in Africa and, of course, the second largest in the world, with an output level of approximately 960,000 tons. That's at 2017. This is 50% of its potential output. What are the constraints to the production of these very lucrative commodities?
Cashew nut is one of Nigeria's major non-oil exports. It contributed about 7% to agricultural exports in the first quarter of this year. Although we've seen increased production in this commodity, but it's still constrained by some factors such as one, lack of access to quality seedlings. Also is the land acquisition problem. The land tenure system in Nigeria is quite cumbersome. Also, Nigeria is heavily reliant on the use of primitive tools for farming. So yeah, lack of mechanized tools is a major problem. So all these are the major reasons why Nigeria has not attained the potential capacity yet.
The difference in price between raw cashew nuts and processed form is astronomically, high. Explain why Nigeria is unable to extract maximum value from this commodity.
The difference of about $8,000 in the price of raw cashew nuts and the processed cashew nuts is quite huge. Vietnam is one of our major trading partners in terms of this commodity. Like we major, in terms of exports, we export most of this commodity to Vietnam. However, Vietnam is the largest exporter of processed cashew nuts. One then begins to wonder why then is this so. The reasons are not far-fetched. First is the lack of incentives to attract investors in the value chain, in the cashew nut value chain. Also is the lack of required skills. There's special skills required for the shelling of cashew nuts. Any slight error in this shelling is going to affect the value drastically. So all these are the reasons why Nigeria is unable to extract the maximum value from cashew nuts.
So what is your outlook for cashew nut production in Nigeria, and what are the risks to this outlook?
Cashew nut has been identified as one of the driver or one of the commodities that will drive the CBN's 5-year growth plan. This, coupled with the different import substitution strategies of the federal government, is really going to help boost the production of this commodity. However, it's a seasonal commodity. It's not always available all year round. So, there's going to be need for investment in storage facilities in order to make this commodity available all the year. Also, is major risk to this outlook is going to be any adverse weather condition. In case there's any adverse weather condition, is going to have a negative impact on the output of this commodity.
All right, thank you, Aisha, for your time.